what if we want to add a heading here? Well, if we add another element here, like an h1, we get a bunch of errors because in React, a component cannot return more than one element. So earlier I told you that this h1 expression that we have here eventually gets compiled to JavaScript. So this line gets translated to something like react.createElement with h1 being the type of the element. The same thing will happen for the second element. So in this function, we are returning multiple elements, and this is not allowed in React. Now, to solve this problem, we have a couple of different ways. One simple way is to wrap this entire expression inside a div or another element. So let me show you another shortcut. We select all this code, then we bring up the command palette. So we go to the view menu and bring up the command palette, or better, we use the shortcut. And here we search for wrap with abbreviation. Now we press enter. And here we specify the type of element that we want to use to wrap this entire code. So div. Enter. Done. Okay. So that's one way, but we're adding one extra element in the DOM purely for making React happy. This is unnecessary. A better way is to use a fragment. So on the top, we import fragment from React. Make sure to put it in braces. Now we replace the div with a fragment. So just like before, I've selected the div element. Now we can press Command and D to select the other div. And now with multiple cursors, we can edit both of them in one go. Okay. Now with this change, when this component is rendered on the screen, we're not going to have an additional element like a div in the DOM. Okay. Now there is even a better way to achieve the same result. We have a shorter syntax. We don't have to import the fragment component from React. So let's delete this line. And we select the fragment tags, both of them, and remove them. So if we add empty angle brackets, we're telling React to use a fragment to wrap all these children. Now back to the browser. So here's our heading and our items. Beautiful.